Should we turn the lights off so we can see the features of this jersey?
Well, and so we already covered reverse retro, so I wanted to make sure I acknowledge that this, yes, I am aware this exists. It should be on this list. But we did a full series on all reverse retro 2. And we're like to do one on all reverse retro 1.
I'm not buying one for $350 each.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right?
But Modern Marvel that you're wearing there, the glow-in-the-dark jersey, there's more impressive things in this list.
There's a lot of impressive things in this, actually, yeah.
Hit the lights!
Next Ugly Things.
Welcome back, sports fans, to another episode of Ugly Thirds. Today's topic is the most innovative jersey. The Adidas Era Tour continues. John and Shrimps, take it away.
See, we can't be sued because I believe hers was the Eras Tour.
Yeah, this is an
the
Adidas
Era
Era
Tour. Completely different.
Completely different.
Completely different.
I mean, is she really going to go after a couple teachers?
That would look bad.
It would.
We're poor.
But rich in spirit when it comes to.
That's
why we're part of why we're poor.
All right, most innovative things that were done in this Adidas era that, for better or for worse,
Right,
were completely off-brand for hockey jerseys.
Yeah, now look, I do want to find one of these in Adidas because when I was in Toronto, I saw them in Adidas, and they're actually a significant difference.
Is it really?
Yeah, like there is, textures of things, layers of things. It's not sticky on the inside, but I gotta find one, and I'm not gonna pay full price.
Give it a few months. I feel like Adidas might be blowing some of these out.
Now, first off, there is a lot more printing in the Adidas era, and we can look into that. And that's actually part of our next one too. The Skyline's even in here somewhere. Or is it down
somewhere?
Here?
No, it's right here.
You can see it.
Yeah,
can you see it?
Can see
You
it.
can see it in there. No, you can't.
No, you can't.
You could. There you go.
Ah, there it is.
There it
Ish.
If you insist.
Ish.
So there's that, but this is not why it's innovative.
What are you doing?
I actually don't mind that crest for Toronto, to be honest.
On a black jersey,
Oh God!
What are you doing?
I'm putting it on clearly.
Explain yourself.
This is the G-rated show, okay?
Goodness gracious!
It's more than meets the eye.
Great googly moogly.
And this is very rubbery, and it's not an Adidas one. For the first time ever, we have a reversible jersey. Now, looking at it, it's not the best, but it is in fact reversible.
We've always talked about the idea of having something like this, and you mentioned that your college did reversible jerseys?
yeah. So they do exist, and there's a starter one. I have a football jersey that's reversible. It's a piece of crap, but it exists.
The idea, though, is always intrigued me. Okay.
So, like, the idea is you save money instead of having two sets of jerseys. This is from Jog, which is short for Joy of Game, and I do like their stuff usually. So you have home and road in one jersey. You have one less thing to carry, one less thing to wash, one less thing to buy.
Yeah.
Now, apparently the cost is nearly the same as buying two jerseys.
Is it really?
So you're not saving enough to make this worthwhile. And you can, in the right lighting, see some of that crest through this white.
The white, yeah.
But, you do it right. You have the same crest on both. Probably not.
Yeah.
Right? But it's a and again, I have a Steve Young reversible starter football jersey. And I've seen one, I want to say it was a Rangers one that's a reversible. I didn't buy it. It was really expensive. But, like, it's a cool idea that you can have two looks in one jersey, or home and road in one jersey.
No, I'm not advocating for the inside of this to be related to a Canadian pop star.
Yeah, no, nothing about, or the fact that it's one of the most storied franchises in North America that's doing this kind of gimmick. It's simply that, look at this innovation. This opens up new doors.
It does, and whether or not we actually go through those doors remains to be seen. But I don't think this was very well received.
I really wish I knew more Leafs fans that could shed light on this. If you're watching in the comments, please. How was this received around Toronto? Second,
What are we talking here?
Look at all the printing. There is so much, like, and it's not just a gradient. The printing involved in this is a lot, and you could get into a lot of crest details and how much is elevated and stuff. I think the detail in this, and no, we won't need Jersey Cam to look at any of this stuff as we talk about
You can
the
see it
specific
without
detail.
Jersey Cam.
Like the level of print involved in this is far and away better than anything we've seen. As much as people love to talk about the '96 stuff and how interesting it was, this has come a long way. And even though I don't love the design, the execution looks good.
It's tasteful compared to the Wild West of 1996,
Yeah.
when people were just doing whatever they thought they needed to do with computers at the time. This isn't bad. Not
No.
great.
It's trash
It's a
bags,
trash bag,
but
it kind of showcases what you have the ability to do.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat.
it is kind of neat.
Yeah.
And there's things we can do with some of the crests and stuff, but like without repeats. And number one, that gold fabric, and Phil, you got a Jersey Cam because it doesn't betray itself on film.
See if you can get in there. Oh, there it is.
Well, that's in the crest. Look at the fabric, like Liberace level gold. It sparkles in every direction at all times. And this is such a huge departure from golds of even good golds of the past.
Like detail in the white there.
The detail in the white is also great, right? The fact they're pulling that off.
Yep.
I mean, you look at gold before, and I love this gold. This gold doesn't hold a candle to that.
Isn't that called Vegas gold?
It is called Vegas gold, oddly enough. And here, and that's just it. I mean, like the sparkliness of this, it's a whole. The fabric feels completely different.
It does.
It really does.
It's got a almost like a
sandpaper feel to it.
kind of, yeah. Thank you.
Which is not great in this much. Like, admittedly, this is a lot.
Yeah.
But like in small touches here, or when you wore the Vegas jersey in a previous episode, like. But it looks good. It pops.
If there's a team to pull it
no,
off,
it's essentially
slightly off. Yeah. If there's a team to pull off the gold,
it's Vegas.
It's Vegas.
Right. And I don't think any other team is gonna go and do something like this.
However, like if Pittsburgh were still wearing Vegas gold and converted to that fabric, I think it'd be an upgrade.
It could be.
I think there's uses for this where it would be a great thing.
Yeah.
And the fact that they managed to pull this off in this fabric and make this new thing, kudos to Adidas.
Yeah. The reversible jerseys,
printable
upgrade
jerseys,
and screen printing, and then just this
gold.
That is gritty. Almost.
It is gritty.
Yeah. Not the dance the kids do.
Or the mascot.
Yeah.
Nice. So our
What did
Adidas
we miss?
most innovative. Yeah, what did we miss? I'm sure there's things that we could talk about. Innovative jerseys, things that have happened under Adidas that are new and different and pushing the envelope. Let us know in the comments. Speed holes, maybe speed holes.
These I love this. I know you hate them, but I love them.
Speed holes.
They're my favorite.
He's Shrems. I'm John. Phil, take us out.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Ring the bell so you get notified when we post new videos, and come back for another episode of Ugly Thirds.
Remember that episode of The Simpsons where Homer was putting a pickaxe to the front hood of his car because he's making speed holes?
Speed holes.
Yeah.